Famheir Elevation, I've started a new venture in Turo, so I'm renting cars out. I've now bought 6. I probably should have made this video a while ago, but I bought 6 cars. So my first car was a Genesis G70, 2021. All these cars are 2021. And the first few days I listed it, I didn't get any hits. And I was a little nervous about it. I wanted to get some other cars a little quicker, but I was kind of nervous because I didn't get any hits. And I was thinking, what the hell did I get myself into? But eventually, you know, I got a hit. I think I lowered the price just a little bit, though it was never set high. Turo recommends prices that's just, it's kind of bogus because they recommend prices that's extremely low. And you won't really make a lot of money if you go with Turo recommended prices. So if anybody looking to join Turo, I wouldn't go with their price. Maybe for your first trip, just to get a review. But after that, I would definitely increase it by maybe 10 to 20%. Or you could just increase it kind of slow. You know, every time you get a new trip, you can increase the price. But you don't want to increase it too high, obviously. But it went pretty well. Like once the Genesis rented out, it ended up renting out for I think 4 or 5 days on my first trip, and then it rented out again. And then I bought my second car, which was an Acura RDX A Spec. I love that car, by the way. Sometimes I just want to make it my own personal car because it's a beautiful color. The sound system in there is amazing. I love the car. From there, I bought, what was it? I bought a Lexus IS 300. That one went out the very next day. I bought it, I posted it that night at probably around 9:30, and then I got booked for it the next day. And it's pretty much been gone ever since. The Genesis is still probably the #1. People love that car. But from there, I bought, what was it? A Kia K5. But I haven't posted it on Turo yet. I'm thinking about putting that on hire car instead. Cause that one I don't know. It's just it's better as far as I don't want to keep track of it. I just kind of want to put it out there and just have it gone for a while. And I financed that one. The other ones I leased. So yeah, the K5 I don't really care about the mileage. And if I put it on hire car, those people would be using it for Uber and Lyft. So you already know they're gonna put a lot of miles. But I also tinted the windows on it, so I couldn't post it right away because with tinted windows, it takes about 3 days to dry before you can roll the windows down. And then my last car, this is car number 5. I bought a Jeep Wrangler Rubicon. That one's beautiful. I just posted it yesterday. I bought it 3 days ago. And it hasn't gotten a request yet, but you know, it's all good. And then I ended up buying another car. My personal car that I was driving I was gonna post that as well, and it had a recall. So that's another thing you want to be aware of. When you purchase a car, you want to double check to see if it has any recalls. Don't assume that because it's a new car that it won't have a recall, because sometimes the dealerships don't even know yet. So, you know, just look it up, just double check and see if it has any recalls out there, because that could hinder you for a while. Even if you get the recall done, sometimes it takes about 30 days for the NHSTA, I want to say, for it to register in the system. So, yeah, so you definitely want to double check that. And so I ended up getting another Accord. I had a 2019 Accord, and I ended up getting another one. I traded in for this this new color that they have. It's like a grayish pastel looking color. It has like a blue undertone. It's a beautiful car. I miss my red 2019 though. I love the red Accord Sport, but this one is brand new and it had 5 miles on it when I got it, so I had to get that. I haven't posted it yet because it's still my personal car, and I just been debating if I'm gonna post it. Because the other 2019 Accord I was gonna put on hire car, and it's funny because as I was buying the new Accord, the 2021, I got a hit on hire car for the 2019 as I was in the middle of buying it, and I will probably make a video on how I bought all of these cars at one time. I could have bought more cars, but I was just kind of debating on what to do. You know, it was all new, but I jumped out there. I just pretty much decided to just take that risk, you know. I bought a lot of cars and just said, I'm gonna make it work. Sometimes you just have to do that. You just have to, you know, take the risk. But it's a little nerve-wracking at times because that's also a thing that kind of hindered me from buying more cars. Because right during the time that I was trying to buy cars, I was working, and I had a lot of things going on at work. And, you know, initially when the Genesis didn't rent out, that kind of made me a little nervous. And then the gas shortage happened. So that really had me like, I don't know if I should buy any car. I bought a Lexus, the Lexus right when I was, right when the gas shortage hit. And I still did. I said, you know what? F it. I'm gonna get ahead and buy it anyways, because I didn't want to, you know, I know the gas shortage was just for a limited time. I know it wasn't gonna last forever, and I didn't want to prolong getting another vehicle. And then the gas shortage, you know, is good, and now I'm behind, so I bought that regardless. But like I said, I may make another video and show how I did it. But so far it's been lucrative. The Genesis paid for itself almost for 2 months now, like 2 months worth of payments, and I have everything charted down. So I have the payments and the insurance, you know, any gas that I may have to put in it, car washes, maintenance. I mean, it's too early for maintenance now, but I have it all in a spreadsheet, a Google spreadsheet. That's another thing that you want to do if you're trying to get into the business. You want to create a spreadsheet where you can really track everything and just see it, see all your vehicles. And when you get your insurance, just make sure you bundle your insurance. I'm personally now using Progressive. I have State Farm for my personal car, but you know, Progressive with the bundle package, it was pretty good. The insurance was pretty cheap. I mean, that's it for this video. I'll probably start making more videos talking about, you know, any hiccups and stuff that I may have had. If you're getting started with Turo, just make sure there's the one thing. Just make sure you read those guidelines, see what other people have experienced, and make sure, excuse me, make sure that you take pictures. That's the biggest thing, is taking pictures of everything. You know, every trip you should have about 50 to 60 pictures of every part of the car. You know, just in case it gets damaged, you want to be covered. So, this video is getting kind of long, so I'm gonna cut it short. Peace.